All right, this video is going to be for mutton chops from Revolver Roundup. Today we're going to be taking a look at my Colt Government model, 1911 Series 80. This is the Colt M1991A1. The only thing that I've changed is I changed the stocks on here, and the mainspring housing came off of an old Remington Rand that my neighbor, may he rest in peace, gave to me. I actually just did a spring check for the first time since I've owned this pistol. I've owned this pistol for almost 6 years. I've shot, I don't even know how many rounds through it. But anyway, I changed the recoil spring to a Wilson Combat 16-pound recoil spring, GI spec. I put the mainspring housing, I took it apart and I put a 23-pound mainspring housing pin from Wolf & Air. And then as far as other internals, everything else is exactly the same, so there's no difference in that. Oh yeah, I did put a Wilson Combat bulletproof sear in here underneath the grip safety, but besides that, everything's stock. All that stuff is just disposable parts. They're just springs. There's nothing that's going to affect the gun itself unless the springs are bad and they don't run in this gun, which I suspect they will because they're GI spec. So doing a little bit of a function test. He had an interaction with a guy that said a 1911 cannot run 50 rounds without jamming. I had a guy the other day tell me that it couldn't even get through one magazine without jamming. So I don't have 50 rounds with me at this moment, but I got my carry ammo in here, and this is loaded. I do have it with 8+1, actually just 8 right now. And then the second magazine is just going to be 230 grain ball from Magtech. So we'll see if we can get through 2 magazines with this thing functioning. I'm gonna let you take a look at it here. This thing is worn, it has been whooped on. I mean, I have shot many rounds through this gun. You can see all the finish wear, especially on the front strap from my hands. You can see where all the parkerization is starting to wear off. But even still, it's held up very nicely. I haven't had any issues with rust. A little bit underneath the grip panels, but I take it off, wipe it down, the rust goes away. It's all surface. There's nothing, the metal itself hasn't been affected. It's got the factory barrel. Colts have good barrels. They're pretty renowned for that. So we'll go ahead and put this away. I'm going to be using America's favorite target, which is going to be a Little Caesars pizza box there. Pick your brand. Pick Little Caesars because it's cheap. So we'll give this a whirl here. 16 rounds. Let's see if we can do it. Go one-handed. All right. Good group on the little football here. Nice spread up top. So I'd say she ran fine. Thanks for watching.